We spent 2 years self-converting this Sprinter van into our little home on wheels. Now we're on a 4-month tour around most of Europe to make sure it does what it's supposed to do.
We're Sarah and Ben. Welcome to Diamonds on Tour. Please subscribe and check out our channel every Friday and also on Instagram nearly every day.
And over on our channel you'll see lots more videos including our van build and lots more of our travels.
The Roman theatre in Plovdiv is one of the best preserved in the entire world. The ancient theatre of Philoppolis was built in the 1st century CE, then damaged at the end of the 4th century by an earthquake and fire. It was restored in the 1960s using all the original elements and is now a magnificent example of conservation. Unfortunately, we couldn't go inside because a gig was being set up, but we could see its splendour from above. It must be an incredible feeling to watch a play or a show sat on the seats that the Romans did 2,000 years ago.
I've got the traditional Bulgarian dish, chicken tikka masala.
Ah, yes, Ben.
But I've actually been craving a curry for a while, and I've got to say this is really, really good. It's beautiful.
I've made him a curry. He obviously didn't like my curry. I've got slowly roasted barbecued ribs and potatoes, a little bit of garnish there. Absolutely yummy. It's falling off the bone. It's delicious.
That looks gorgeous. On this drive up from Plovdiv to the Devil's Throat caves, and the road takes us up through these mountains to the south of Plovdiv. It is absolutely beautiful. It's been a stunning drive, hasn't it?
Yeah, this amazing lake that's gone on and on for miles.
There are a couple of dams across the valley further down, so yeah, this is artificial lake, but it's just beautiful up in these mountains.
Hello.
Hi. Well, I don't know if you can hear us over the sound of the rushing water. Hopefully you can. We're here in the Devil's Throat cave.
In what area of Bulgaria was this?
In the Rodpus Mountains.
And it is absolutely awesome. I've never seen anything like it. Incredible.
It really is just mind-blowing. We'll confirm, we'll get the figures and some more details for you and add it later when we're out of here, because you might not hear us right now. But I think one thing was that the waterfall, which is just over here,
That's what you can hear.
yeah, I think it's the highest waterfall in the whole of the Balkans,
Yes.
and it's underground. It's mind-blowing. We'll put some numbers on the screen and we'll show you some more pictures. Astonishing, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. Oh, and there's bats. There are bats in here. We've seen a few.
Yeah. Yeah, right, let's
And
carry
there
on.
are 300 and something steps altogether. Some of them come down,
Yeah.
most of them go up.
Yeah.
And we're about halfway, I think.
Right, let's carry on climbing steps.
Okay, let's do it.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, that was a fantastic night, wasn't it? Really lovely. This spot is just absolutely stunning. On the side of Dospat Reservoir, very, very close to the border with Greece in the south of Bulgaria. Really peaceful night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really lovely. So Ben had a bit of an experience. He went out to photograph the, what do you call it, Ben?
The Milky Way.
Milky Way, that's it. And he had the shock of his life. It was pitch black. He turned round and there was a face staring at him. And it was a cow.
A very large
Oh, no,
face.
yeah.
About 4 feet to my right, just as I shone my torch beam round.
Yeah.
There was this cow, probably as scared as I was, to be honest.
They seem, there's a whole herd of cows, they're beautiful cows,
Yeah.
but they seem to wander around. There's no fences for them. They just go up and down the road and in and out of little fields. So they've all been here this morning and it's been just truly lovely.
Yeah.
But this is beautiful.
Anyway, it's been a fabulous spot for photography. I'll put on screen now my shot of the Milky Way above the van.
Yeah.
This is something that I've been striving to get for some time. I seem to try it every time we park up. I check the sky, and I was quite happy with this one. There's still more work to do, but I'm quite happy with this one.
We did a lot of birding as well this morning, didn't we?
And then this morning when we woke up, seemingly we were surrounded by birds. Some of them were absolutely stunning, and I'll put a few pictures of those on the screen now as well.
Yeah, truly lovely.
beautiful woodpecker, jay flying in the sky. Yeah, some really lovely shots. Now down at the bottom of this hill from where we parked, there's another park up which is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Yeah. It's right by the side of the lake, utterly idyllic. The snag is, the path down to it is extremely steep and very deeply rutted. So really, without a Land Rover or some full-on off-road vehicle, you're not going to get anywhere near it.
Not a chance.
If you got down there, you certainly wouldn't get back up again either. So that's why we parked up at the top of the hill. Anyway, we're on our way again now. We're on the road up the side of this reservoir to our next camping spot, which is going to be thermal camping Velingrad, which we've been told is a mecca for van travellers.
Got to be done.
Yeah, we'll let you know later what it's like.
Good morning. This is our wonderful campsite in Velingrad, and all these are thermal pools, so it's like being in a bath. It's rather lovely. So this one's, I think, probably just over 30 degrees, and then the one just there, that's 41 it was yesterday. So that one is really amazing. This is a children's pool here. And then inside, all the spa facilities. So there's a Finnish sauna, there's a salt sauna, a steam room, a relaxation room, there's a massage room, showers. It's just, and it's all included in the camping price. So yeah, and we're here virtually on our own again. Nice, and the weather, as you can see, is just gorgeous. We were planning this morning to get up and go off to the Seven Rila Lakes, but the weather was against us for that really. It was cloudy, it was raining, and more importantly, when we checked the weather forecast, it actually had lightning. We had a storm on there, so that's not a great idea if you're going to go for a long hike up a mountain. So change of plan, and we are heading to Sofia at the moment. We've managed to get our fourth stop by either police or the vignette police on the way here, but of course all is well. There hasn't been a problem. It's just a bit of a nuisance really, being stopped all the time. But you come to expect it. So everything okay with you, Ben?
Yes, excellent, thank you very much.
Drive's all right?
Yeah, it's a shame we're having to use a motorway, but so we're not seeing the little villages and things. But when you've got quite a significant distance to cover, it's just the easiest way to travel. Not very pretty, but easy. The memorial to the Soviet Army was built in 1954 in Sofia to commemorate the Soviet role in liberating Bulgaria from Nazi occupation. Times change, however, and today the memorial has become a focus for considerable anti-Kremlin feelings. The memorial has been subjected to many very creative modifications, such as when the Soviet troops were repainted as modern-day superheroes, and more recently when painted in blue and yellow to show solidarity with Ukraine. Now the main part of the memorial is fenced off and seems to have a permanent police presence to deter would-be artists from modifying it further. Good afternoon. Here we are then at the Seven Rila Lakes. We'll show you where this is on a map. We've had a lovely drive here this morning from Sofia. Really nice. Took about an hour and a half, didn't it, to get here?
Yeah.
And we're just having this hike. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see. Now this is a region, quite a mountainous area, and there are these 7 lakes up in these mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. Today we can probably only see a couple of them. Let's see over this way.
Well, from here we've already seen 4 of them, haven't we?
Yeah, we've just stopped for our picnic up here, and the walk that we were planning to do goes on up here to another lake which is right up there, but we've chosen that because of the weather, these clouds coming in, we're going to head back down from here. We've seen lots of really spectacular stuff. It's been absolutely beautiful, and we don't think there's a huge amount to be added by going even further, apart from the only thing that would be added would be extra fatigue to our legs and our knees
And my lungs.
yes, our lungs and our hearts.
It's very steep.
So exercise is good, but punishment is not so good. So we're on our way back down now. We've done about 2 miles walk from the top of the chairlift
Up.
Up to this point, and we used the chairlift to get up to this to the start of the hike, and it is a skiing chairlift, and we'll show you some of that in a bit.
Yeah, maybe we'll give you a ride down on the chairlift.
Yeah, maybe. If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Okay. It's a really early one. So, is it even 7 o'clock yet, Ben?
It's just approaching 7.
Just approaching 7. And we've set off from our little overnight campsite, a bit of a wild camp really, on the side of the motorway, well, not too far away from the motorway. We're on the motorway now. So we are heading, got a big drive today, 7 hours, and we're going to just hit the road and go straight through Serbia, and when we get to the other side, Croatia, we'll find somewhere to stop overnight for Ben to recover. There's no doubt Ben's going to be doing 7 hours of driving, not me. Well, we made it through the easiest border crossing we've ever had.
Yeah.
That was the crossing from Bulgaria into Serbia. It was so straightforward. We just flew through, basically. Really brilliant. So we're now in Serbia. But it's only a drive through, so it's going to take a few hours. So all good. Yeah, Ben?
Yeah, fabulous. We've just got this amazing, completely empty motorway in front of us.
I'll show you.
And this is called the Europe motorway. And this is going to take us all the way through Serbia and into Croatia. Oh, hello again. Little update on our progress. We're now just 80 kilometres from the border with Croatia. We've made very good progress. The roads have been very quiet, and we've well and truly left the mountains behind. If you look out here, it's really flat land now as we're coming away from the Balkan mountains. So sad to see the mountains, saying goodbye to the mountains, but I'm sure there'll be more very soon. See you when we cross the border.
Hey, we did it! Wasn't too bad actually. So, welcome to Croatia! Good morning from sunny Croatia. So we've decided that we're actually not going to stop in Croatia. We stayed last night to campsite, but we're not going to stay for any longer. We're going to slog on through and get into Slovenia. There are a couple of places that we want to see in Slovenia, and we are running out of time really. So it's going to be Slovenia and then into Italy.
I just thought we'd explain a bit about why we've chosen not to stay in Croatia. We did have plans to go and visit the Plovdiv Lakes, which look absolutely stunning, and also to go out to the coastline here in the sort of northern end of Croatia. There's quite a few islands there which look absolutely beautiful. But when we looked into the detail of where to actually camp and how to physically get to the Plovdiv Lakes, we found that the camping was going to be at least, getting on for €100 for 2 nights to cover everything that we need in a place that's close enough to get to the lakes. And then admission to the lakes, to actually be able to see everything that we need to see, was going to be at least €80. And then if you add the additional diesel and toll fees for getting to that region of Croatia, it was going to be getting on for €300 for just one trip to visit one tourist attraction, which is a very lovely tourist attraction, but really €300 for a day out is just not acceptable, particularly when many of the countries we've been through, there's huge, stunning natural attractions, just things which are fabulous to see, which are just the countryside, and it's completely free of charge to park up and visit a lot of places. So really spending €300 for a day out at a natural resource was not on, so we've chosen not to do that. And also the islands and the coastline in the area that we wanted to visit. We inquired at a couple of campsites. One was going to be over €100 to stay one night at a campsite, and others were getting on for that price, but also were fully booked because it is such a popular touristy part of the world. So we've chosen really very sorry, Croatia, but we've chosen to move on and get out of this part of the world.
Sorry, Croatia, that we didn't stop. I'm sure you're very beautiful, but maybe next time. Join us next week when we're travelling into Slovenia, where we're going to visit Ljubljana and the beautiful Lake Bled, definitely not to be missed. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to watch our next video.